The sound came again, soft, warm, unmistakably human. A slow exhale brushing the back of Ethan's neck. He froze in the dim apartment bedroom, unable to move, unable to breathe. The clock on the wall clicked once, and the room returned to its dead silence. But Ethan already knew that sound. He had heard it 1,000 times before. It was the breathing of Lily, his fiancée who had died 6 months earlier. Just moments before, he had been standing near the window, trying to calm the tremors in his hands. Insomnia had become routine for him, ever since he returned to this old apartment they once shared. Tonight, however, felt different. The air felt heavier, almost damp, like someone had just cried there. And then that breath, the one he should never have heard again. For weeks, Ethan had sensed something strange inside the apartment. Sometimes the closet door would be open in the morning. Sometimes he walked into the kitchen and found the faint smell of Lily's lavender perfume, a scent he had thrown away after her funeral. At first he blamed grief. Then he blamed exhaustion. But by the third week, he had begun waking up gasping at night, convinced someone had been standing near the bed. Tonight, he wasn't dreaming. That breath had come from inches behind him. Ethan finally turned around, slowly, his nerves burning. The room was empty, just the old dresser, the unmade bed, the weak yellow bulb flickering from the ceiling. Yet the feeling of being watched pressed against his chest. Felt as if someone was standing there, waiting. He tried to steady himself, focusing on the details around him. The floor was cold, colder than usual. The window he had closed earlier was now slightly open, letting in a faint rustling sound from outside. His phone on the nightstand vibrated once, though no notifications appeared. Everything felt wrong, like the whole room was shifting its weight. Around the 100th second of silence, Ethan noticed something he hadn't before. A thin layer of fog-like moisture forming on the mirror across the room, the kind that appears when someone breathes too close to the glass. But Ethan hadn't been near it, and he wasn't breathing that heavily. He stepped closer. The fog thickened. A faint outline appeared on the glass, as though someone's face had leaned in just moments earlier. His pulse hammered. The outline slowly cleared away, but in the far corner of the mirror, behind his reflection, was a shape too dark to be a shadow. Ethan spun around, heart racing. The corner was empty, but when he looked back at the mirror, the dark shape was closer, almost touching the back of his reflected shoulder. That was when he finally understood. Whatever was in the room wasn't trying to scare him. It wasn't a ghost or an echo or a memory. It was breathing because it was alive, and it had been standing behind him every night since Lily died, waiting for him to turn around at the wrong moment.